hat's back.
Yes, and we are back.
Hey,
what is up, everybody?
What is up? Welcome to our torture, and now your torture.
Got any money?
Oh,
what is up, you guys? Hold on. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into it. Hold on. Double check the audio. Oh, there we go. Audio's good. I accepted us. Hold on.
Inception again.
Okay, my bad. But what you call it? So yes, we are back, and as you guys, for anyone that actually stuck with us last time,
that was a blessing compared to.
I mean, so the wheel blessed us with FRANKENHOOKER the last time we spun it. Right after Carl said he hopes he doesn't get that.
Now we have two wheels.
Yes,
we are. We have two laments.
Yes, we are now. Yeah, they're multiplying. So we've implemented some new things. I changed up the names on the wheel, and then also on top of that, I added 2 spokes in there that won't change, and that's Sidequest to the cinema, so we can actually start going to the movies again. And the second wheel is all the movies that are out now, or that's going to be out in the next month or so. And hopefully, if we do hit one of those, we'll get a good movie. I don't know exactly what I put on this wheel. There's a family film. I know that. There's a lot of horror. There's a lot of horror. What you call it? I think there was some faith-based stuff, but I didn't know if I wanted to touch that. But yeah, so let's just get into it tonight. Carl has brought the beer. I had my smoke.
Green tea.
Let us get. Yeah, no, I'm not being healthy today.
He's gone.
I'm gone. Because I mean, today we are doing. Lloyd Kaufman is turning into a villain for us. On this
into.
Or I mean,
how many movies?
Obviously, Tromaville is. I mean, anything Tromaville is pretty.
It's been a rough.
It's top tier filmmaking.
Clearly.
But he has to assault us with just violence and tits and gross out humor.
Yeah.
So you'd think when you watch FRANKENHOOKER, it is a Tromaville movie.
He thought immediately, he was like, "This is Tromaville."
Well, I mean, it opens up with Lloyd Kaufman. Yeah. Oh, let me get my notes. You can't keep going because we're pretty much at the intro now.
No, we're at the intro.
And by the way, we're going through the whole movie this time again. Okay. Another thing we're gonna start doing, if it's a movie we think you guys might enjoy. We'll save some stuff. If we go to the cinema, we're definitely saving.
So we're going through the whole movie most of our podcasts.
Yes.
Because we do that to save you guys. Because if it was a good movie, we wouldn't want to give you spoilers. But if it's a bad movie, you don't care. We don't need to give you a spoiler warning. You know it's bad. I tell you, just don't watch the movie. Just listen to us. I tell you guys that. And I implore you to listen. Even the most morbid curiosity won't help you. You just be like, why?
Or will it this time? I don't know, Carl.
Oh, you don't know.
I might be a naysayer in this one.
Oh, yeah. You completely changed. You completely flipped.
I have decided to like.
He couldn't even help himself. He couldn't even.
I hate immediately came out.
Right
It came out. But anyway, so this is 1990s FRANKENHOOKER. It is not a Tromaville movie, but Lloyd Kaufman picked it up in the early 2000s or something.
Like 2000.
Yeah, way later than when the movie came out. Yeah. And but this was an original
Shapiro Glockenhaus.
Yeah, that's what it's called. And from director Frank Henenlotter, and then writer Robert Martin, who I just found out. Well, rest in peace, he just passed away. Your movie may not be amazing, but you actually got something out there. It took 12 years to get out there, but oh gosh. The amazing thing is that, yes, this movie took 12 years to get it for production because he couldn't sell it to anyone. And rightfully so.
Shocking.
Until he was able to pitch it to somebody. And also, this is his first SAG movie, the Screen Actors Guild. And so he had to get Screen Actors Guild actors. And we'll get to when we get to it, but the funny thing happens with some of the actresses that are in this movie.
Actresses.
Yes, I have to say that. But yeah, so it starts off with the Tromaville intro. That's why I thought it was fucking Tromaville.
And I was like, really? Another one? But then doing the research, looking through it, it's like, no, it's not a Tromaville. Lloyd bought it probably almost 12 years after.
But I mean, you look at this,
it's like, oh, this is one of ours. I can distribute.
I mean, seriously, if you look at it, every beat is a Tromaville beat.
And it's in Jersey too.
It's in Jersey. The only thing I'll say is it's not as over the top the entire movie.
It doesn't ramp up as fast.
No,
as
it doesn't. Yeah, no, because and you watch Toxic Avenger, you're immediately getting into running over kids and beating on handicapped people.
First 5 minutes,
and it's all just sexual harassment and violation. And this one,
this one there's uncomfortableness, but you know what movie you're walking into.
It's called fucking FRANKENHOOKER.
Yeah. It's called.
Which, by the way, apparently when they put it out there, they had to call it like some other title because certain distributors didn't want it if it said FRANKENHOOKER. So
they're not gonna run.
No,
they think it's just porn.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of deception trying to get this movie made. Like this movie, when you watch it, it is. I guess it's a rated R movie.
Yes, it's rated R.
But when they first came out, they had to give it an X rating, and then he just said, "Fuck it, we're just gonna say it's unrated."
Unrated,
which is interesting.
Rated in R.
Because I don't think they really had a lot of unrated films. Was that a thing? Because I mean, I only started noticing,
but not like widely released.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, remember in the early 2000s, they started releasing the unrated versions of everything.
Yes, then we got the Red Band trailers, unrated version. And 17 versions.
Yeah.
But it's too explicit or too gory or too graphic.
Which is funny.
So they have that cut and then like the film cut, like the wide release cut.
Which, by the way, there is a longer cut, but it's literally only a minute longer because of a certain scene which we'll get to.
Which Oscars like Tubi couldn't splurge for that.
No, they couldn't splurge for that. Tubi sponsor us. Splurge on us. That sounded weird. Yeah, that sounded weird. Okay.
That's about apropos.
That's okay. Let's continue. I feel dirty now.
Now you're gonna feel dirty.
Okay. Well, it opens up. It doesn't ramp up, but it does get into the weirdness immediately.
Yes. We go upon our main character, Jeffrey. Main character.
Oh, the leading man, Carl.
The ultimate 90s leading man.
This guy might as well.
Who doesn't even have his own wiki entry.
No, because his the best that I could, because usually I try to pick out credits I think you guys would know. He had a bit role in Street Trash before this, and then RoboCop 3.
Not even
no, 3.
Good ones, 3.
And it was like he was a doorman in that or something. Like everything else is in TV and And by the way, you look at his picture now, he looks just as insane as he does back then. He just looks crazier because he's older now.
Yeah. He's just like this recluse, like shut in, just strung out bioelectrical technician.
Which is a real thing. Because you see him, he's playing with charts and graphs. He has a floating brain with an eye.
With an eye that can look at you and watch you.
Which, by the way, does he ever explain
why it's just there? It's just, we don't ever, I thought that would have been used for something.
Because here's the thing, they introduced this fluid that he developed.
Yes, that's
the bioelectric fluid that he uses to reanimate things. Like out the gate, they just tell you he reanimates things.
He reanimates things. He's a reanimator.
Yes. This is literally if someone said, need you to redo Reanimator for me, and they huffed a bunch of gasoline, and they tried to direct.
I'm surprised Lloyd and him haven't converged. They might.
No, I mean, I'm surprised they didn't work together after this either. Yeah. But like, whatever.
So he's a reanimator, but that day he has a fiance somehow. That's what I was gonna. How did he?
Which,
land
by the way, let's talk about his fiance real quick.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, and also out the gate, this is a horror comedy. This is barely horror. It's more of just a comedy.
There's no horror.
Because I know some people. Because a lot of criticism of this movie that I've seen has just been people. It's not even. Yeah, it's not even scary. I'm like, it's not supposed to be.
It's called FRANKENHOOKER. You thought you were gonna be scared at any point?
Like the guy opens up with him playing with his brain thing, and then immediately his mom, like, hey, we're having a barbecue. Come outside.
It's your almost father-in-law's birthday.
Yeah, and so we go outside. You see the barbecue. And you see his fiance, which, by the way, she is cute as hell.
She's good. She's a
good
beautiful-looking woman and slender.
Because guys, they are trying to. By the way, lazily trying to push the fact that she is overweight.
Oh yes. She's talking to her best friend, and the whole conversation is like, "Oh, I just can't stop eating. And I've done everything. I've done diet pills, exercise, Like,
which back then in the 80s, you know, those diet pills gave her cancer, like after gave. Like she has cancer and her colon's gone.
something like that. And then she's like, I even got my stomach stapled. She's like, how? What? Yeah, Jeffrey did it. She's like, is he a doctor? No, he dropped out of med school 3 times. 3 times.
I think it was implied that they kicked him out for his radical ideas.
Insane.
Well, you know, Carl, like if I could get metal legs like that, I would, you know, I would try.
Like, hey, listen, bioelectrical fluid that reanimates dead stuff. Get out.
Get that. Well, rightfully so.
That's
like
probably what happened.
If I were a professor, I'd be like, you need to leave, and I never want to see you again.
And then she's like, I just can't stop compulsive eating no matter what I do.
Even though
all she eats is like 1 pretzel.
Yep.
That's
because, by the way, because of the budget, Carl, they couldn't afford so many pretzels.
Her just gorging on food. Like a competent movie would show us more of their relationship and actually make her fat to see what.
Give her a fat suit.
She's not. She's not fat at all. Also, like she has those 80s suit shoulder pads that all the
because here's the thing, when you see
reporter women would wear
wider shot of her, you can see but you can see that there's padding, but they didn't put enough.
Right? Yeah. And even with that, she's not.
And because of the belt they use, it tightens it. Yeah. So it literally she looks like
put anything in her face. So her face is still slender.
Yeah.
Her neck is still slender. This is like, and it's not like. As we'll get to the budget.
Arms
later.
are also kind of slender.
Yeah, and it's not like they couldn't just get a prosthetic fat suit, which they could easily get.
By the way, like I mean, I know we're gonna do this. I know the budget for this is high.
He knows already that it is high.
It is high. I try to avoid it as much as I can for the game later, but because one of the biggest emphases of this movie researching is the budget.
That's all.
They said it was high.
Like sometimes it's harder for us to find the budget on these like early 90s, late 80s movies. Immediately, that's the first thing you see.
Immediately. It's like, I'm like, it's like I've been trying to, I mean, I'm usually pretty fucked up when I look this stuff up anyway. So
I know where the money went, but also where did the money go?
Exactly. Because, dude, you had them, if it was a high budget, get a fat suit. They have like sumo suits back then. That was still a thing.
They had fat suits way before this.
And this movie's goofy as hell. You could have put on a shitty,
like,
you could have.
Hi, Jeffrey.
How hard? If you guys were going to do it
and then he's like disgusted, but he's like, this is my wife. So now he has an opportunity to make the perfect
Exactly.
one. She's already the perfect one.
I'm sorry. I would do horrible things to get with this woman in the fat suit that they created for her. All right. She is a gorgeous woman. Like, and then even worse, because it looks like they put all the padding in the ass.
That's so she's like us were saying that.
She looks like
she looks even better.
She's like thick with a small waist. Like, come on, guys. Like, you're not making her look bad. So at least put dirt on her face or something.
Like, make her slob.
Give her she's a scar.
She's nicely kept. She's saying she's a compulsive eater. You think they'd have like food on her face at all times or something.
It's like when you saw,
or like he's trying to talk to her and she's just eating or something.
Yeah, it's like when you saw Ready Player One. Or like you see Game of Thrones where they do the half man and stuff, and he's supposed to look horrible, but in the movie they just put like a scar. And
like all she has is a small scar.
Yeah, something like that. And I'm hideous.
I'm hideous. You're like,
oh well, she's fat. She has 2 pillows in her legs, and that's it. That's the fat suit. That's as far as it goes.
So they're like, come on over to her dad. We got your present. Jeffrey made it. This remote controlled self-driving lawnmower. It's like, oh, that's cool. It's like, I'm going to show you all the settings. It's like this.
Which in theory sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah. I would love a self-driving.
Are you kidding me? I would love that.
So she's showing him the settings, and Jeffrey's just sitting there like kind of calm, but it's like, hey, just be careful. And it's like, and then you do this to make it go. It's like, oh, get out of the way, Eliz. Get out of the way.
Like, by the way,
and it's the slowest moving. Like, I don't even think it really moves.
I timed it. It was a 5-minute window.
Where
anyone could have done anything to prevent what happened.
No, stop. Don't.
Elizabeth,
watch out.
By the way,
watch out.
That's as far as his cadence will go.
Yes. That's what we're going to talk about.
Yes, because at this point,
he's literally sitting there like, Liz, stop. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. And then it touches her. And they just see a squirt of blood on the lawn.
One tiny squirt of blood.
When
they explain what happens,
when they show what happened,
I'm like,
everyone should have been gushered with blood.
See, that's how you know it's not really a trauma film, because they would have splurged on that.
Everyone would be covered in like
shit.
Nickelodeon blood.
Nickelodeon blood shit.
Just,
mucus. Someone would have had a raw chicken thrown at him.
Her leg would like hit some guy in the head and kill him.
Yes, that's exactly what would happen. Very true. A body part would impale someone else and kill them.
Like kill the dad as well, so both of them die on that day. No, and it just cuts to maybe a day later, a couple days later, and because we do the same thing now. It cuts because as soon as she gets flayed, torn apart, cuts to the title card, Frankenhooker. So now you know what you're in for. And then it's just this like we hit a brick wall with the action and the pace of the movie because it's just him slowly muttering to himself about different body parts he has on this atomically correct super muscle woman that
it's like someone took. But by the way, do you see the picture that he used for her head? When did he take that picture
while she's sleeping?
It looks like she's dead.
He probably took her at the autopsy table.
Oh, maybe that actually could be it
because of what we know.
Because there's no blood, so yeah, why not?
We know he has.
But it looks like
it's just her with her eyes. It's not even like a picture of her like smiling or like them. Like he cut out with a picture of them together. It's just her like this, eyes closed,
like he took a picture of her sleeping.
Like she is on the autopsy table for the atomically correct body that he has markered out and mapped out different parts, different segments.
It looks like the cover of a Tool album.
Cut. Yeah,
it's this crazy.
I'll cut here and we'll dissect this and give her perfect.
By the way, the science is perfect here. I understand everything that he's saying here.
I need 16,000 volts for this to be reanimated in this. It's like,
not to mention, Carl, making out with the picture. You know.
Yeah, and like a minute or two later, his mom comes in, doesn't see any alarm to this. Imagine you saw anyone. If I saw you with a huge thing and a girl's head.
I mean, would you, Carl?
Get out. Yes, get out.
Okay, fine.
Call him the cops.
Directly to jail.
And she's like, oh, you want a sandwich? She's trying to, because she knows like something's wrong, but she doesn't take enough alarm to what's going on.
Here's the thing. I actually liked that monologue he had there because it worked with that real creepy, tired serial killer.
Well, that's what it's like. I was about to say, he self-diagnoses himself. He's like, Mom, I know there's something wrong. It's like I'm losing my grip on reality. I have these antisocial tendencies. I was basically
like any punk band would use this as a quote before a song.
And he's like, I'm basically sociopathic. It's like I don't know right from wrong anymore. It's like, it's like, and she doesn't take any alarm to this. It's like, you just need to get out of the house. You just need to. It's like you can't be in plant. You can't be in the house. You can't be in the shed all day.
I will give her
That's
this.
It. She acts like it's been months or like a years. It's been a few days.
It's been a week. It's literally been like. Which, by the way, it's funny that he still has the tape because they're probably still airing that news.
Yes, that's what it's like.
But like, I'll give the mom this. She is literally the best actress in this whole movie for the little bit that she's in, because you can see in her face the look of a mom that doesn't know what to do.
No.
The actress's name is Louise Lasser. She's a really big character actress. You've definitely seen her in other stuff. And unfortunately for her, she had to do this like.
Unfortunately for her.
Because she had to do this sick. She couldn't talk.
They had to dub over her.
And she had to go back. And by the way, if you still listen to the dub, you can still tell her voice is scratchy.
Scratchy, yeah. Even though they ADR'd all of her lines.
She also needed cue cards.
Apparently, they couldn't wait. They had to get that night, like August.
Listen, he waited 12 years, Carl.
I couldn't wait any longer.
Louis Lasser, that bitch is not going to stop him from doing this movie.
Just mouth your lines. We'll ADR you. Okay. Keep it going. So he is like just clinically depressed and completely lost. But for some reason, that'll help you, Oscar. Watch the the tragic death of your fiance on the news.
Oh yeah, in a videotape.
Yeah, just play that constantly.
Look, just play the VHS of that news
Which
thing.
is probably still in the news cycle, like you said.
Yeah, literally, it's probably still in the news cycle.
So,
especially with how annoying these reporters are.
That's definitely okay. He has a regular picture of her there. That's definitely her on the autopsy table.
Oh yeah, probably. Like, the rest of them are normal. Yeah. I mean, none of this is normal.
No, he's sick.
So like they do this. Basically, at this point now, it is a character study on this guy.
Character study on what character?
Okay, listen.
We just know
he is a modern day Dr. Frankenstein. He's trying to stop death, Carl. All right, he is trying to perform something noble as he dines with his
dead fiance's head, which Noble would just be bringing her back. No, he's like, I need to make you the perfect supermodel sex body for me in the process.
Carl, it was
Can't
the
just
80s.
bring her back. He's not happy with her body.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Kind of messed up.
Where he's just like, listen, I can make you perfect for you. Not for her, for you.
For him. He doesn't, like, she has no say in this. He has nothing to
like, if you really loved the girl, like, wouldn't you be like, I want you back the way you were?
Like the person I loved.
Yeah, like, you didn't like pillow padded.
At least he has some excuse not to give him better. Like, her body was mulched up, and there's what body parts are left.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Like,
he uses opportunity, even though we already know that he doesn't like her body because he keeps trying to change her with diet pills.
Oh yeah, and
the
stapling
and everything like that.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, I mean,
and then shows because he puts her face over all these supermodel like Playboy and penthouse.
Ironically enough, actually, I didn't even think about the connection here, but like, ironically enough, so the actress that plays Shelley, Patty Mullen, she was not an actress. She was a penthouse girl. Her claim to fame was and the year we were born, Carl. She was Penthouse Pet of the Year and Month, and then she got the role doing this. And I wouldn't be surprised if the pictures he used to put the photo over her face was actually her pictures from Penthouse.
They probably were.
I mean, because when you see her body later, you're like, yeah, I know that's what she looked like because you guys did a terrible job covering her up.
So he watches the news cycle, and they literally show her body parts all over the lawn, because that's great.
Oh yeah, because no one gives a shit about the
news. Should have sued the crap out of them for that.
Carl, it's the 80s.
And then because they're asking the detective or like the investigator what happened, and he's like, "Oh, she's a jigsaw," and the reporter's like, "Come again." She's a jigsaw.
She's a jigsaw puzzle. And I'll give the guy that played the detective this. He did a good job going, why are you making me do this? Like, this is kind of fucked up. Yeah. We have to do our job.
So they interview him, and his acting immaculate. It's like, so what do you have to say about this tragic event? Can you just leave people alone to grieve on their own? Please.
You know what's funny, though? Like, his terrible acting, his erratic, terrible acting actually works a little for the character, I think.
Well, it is. Like you said, he needs to emote more.
No. Don't get me wrong. It's like,
it's this monotone.
Here's the thing. It's like you're at a wavelength, and you just see, like, he's just hitting the mark sometimes. Or it's like when you do Guitar Hero and you're missing stuff.
And you're missing. That's what it is.
Like, I'll get a few parts, but you're missing.
It's like a Guitar Hero slow song, and you miss certain parts. So that's when he emotes. When you mess up.
When you mess up, that's him trying to emote. But when he needs to be that flat, monotone, kind of creepy, he nails it.
But just him the entire movie.
And it's funny because he's one of those faces where I'm like, I feel like I've seen you in other movies.
This is like he looks like someone else. He looks like a Dana Carvey type of guy.
Like a Dana Carvey has an illegitimate son that did a Tromaville movie. Yeah.
So
I mean, Master of Disguise is not any better than this.
Oh gosh. You're right, though.
I'm not putting that on the wheel. Don't worry, guys.
Thank you. I told him not.
I draw the line at that and Cat in the Hat.
Thank God.
I draw the line at those two.
That's where we draw the line with everything else you want.
We have a Love Guru. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh.
All right, let's move on. I don't want to depress Carl anymore because the wheel is coming.
I'm already being tortured now, and I'm gonna get tortured anyway. So he figures like there's a huge thunderstorm in 2 days because he's Frankenstein.
Yeah.
So he's like, that's the electrical output I need to hit the reanimator juice at the perfect time. And I only got 2 days, but he's like, I need a body. He's like, now he sort of has a crisis of conscience, sort of. He's like, I feel so bad, Liz. I have to kill someone.
They fixed this.
Yeah.
No, he fixes this.
Oh, quickly.
Carl, listen.
That's how you get
guys.
That's how you get over stuff, Oscar.
Listen,
Where's your tools?
I've done so many kinds of drugs, you guys. But like, I'll tell you this: I've never ever thought about putting a drill to my head and getting rid of my conscience, so I can just do shit.
Just be logical.
And exactly.
That's what he does. He just gets rid of his emotion and just puts the logical in it. Because he's like, at first he's looking over the anatomy pictures and all the pictures. Like, He's like, for this, I need a young, healthy woman, and she's gonna have to die because I only have 2 days to do this. You can't wait for someone to die. You can't go to like the morgue and pick up a body. He's like, I need fresh parts.
Which, by the way, Carl, if this was done with an actual actor that could carry this would be
Crisis
awesome.
of Consciousness would actually be displayed.
This would be awesome.
He's saying this all monotone, and he's just talking to Liz's face, not to anyone else. It's just him by himself for a good chunk of this movie.
Yes.
So he takes out his toolbox and dumps all the drill bits on and just puts one on, and he looks at an atomically correct brain. It's like, okay, I'm gonna hit the fourth quadrant right here
he might
get rid of my emotion.
He might as well just be looking at a phrenology book.
Because we watched this together. I'm like, how is he not dead? He's just like, not even, there's no mirror. He just goes like this. I feel it, right? It's right here.
And he's digging around. He's scrambling his brain.
He doesn't even emoting. He doesn't look like I'm scrambling my brain. He's just like, okay, now I know to, it's like I could go to get a stewardess from the New Jersey airport. No, that's not going to work. Do it again. It's like, wait, there's women all over the strip, the New York strip, that are just selling their bodies.
By the way, I'll say this too once we get to
the logic in that.
Oh, well, here's the thing too.
Perfectly sound.
No blood.
No, yeah, that's what he was saying. We were like, why is there not blood gushing from the bit, and not even blood on the drill bit?
There's so many arteries around here when he was, because he wasn't even drilling like in his head. He was drilling up through his neck.
Up through his neck into the
brain.
Like
into the carotid artery, like up into his neck.
No, he's fine.
No, he's cool.
Absolutely fine. He doesn't even like take a rag to like hold it or something.
Nope.
He just pulls it out.
Doesn't even bandage himself.
Not even dripping. There's not even blood dripping now.
This isn't a syringe. This is a fucking full drill bit. Like
they'll be bleeding a little bit. He's just like.
Which, by the way, look, if that's the high you're looking for, man, more power to you. I'm not doing that.
So that's where he gets the plan. That's where it becomes Frankenhooker, because he's like, I'm gonna go down to the scums part of the city.
Which, by the way, I looked up when I did research on this. That area was actually Tribeca in New York.
Yeah, he goes to New York.
Which, here's the thing. This is a very dated movie. Because a lot of the jokes and stuff here, like when he goes to Tribeca, that strip, those are real hookers.
Yeah, no, that's what we were saying.
Those are real hookers.
That's why we thought it was Lloyd's movie, because it's like, we were like, these people are being filmed. They probably don't know.
No, exactly. No, it's legitimate hookers.
They just brought Jeffrey, whatever the actor's name. They just
this is back when
James down there and just started filming, and people are just like, "What's going on?"
This is also back when Times Square was fucking pre-Giuliani, fucking dirty,
Times Square, crowded Times
Square. Hookers, porno theaters.
Just look at
those are real hookers.
That's definitely real.
Yeah, no, we're once again, guys, we have it in the background.
Yeah, we have it in the background, and he's got, because we're caught up to that scene, and he's just. Has binoculars. Those are real people. I think the camera, because they're driving by, these are real people. They didn't have enough time to just set up every block that.
These are real hookers.
Those are probably real people, which is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
And none of them saw or heard about this movie. Like, hey, what am I doing?
Nope. I mean, you know what's funny? Because this is all back then. They couldn't even sue.
Like, maybe these are extras. Maybe.
No, some of these are extras. But once again, when we get to the scene, the lore drop will come.
Yeah. So he goes down and meets, what's her name?
I don't even remember her name.
Is it Crystal or no?
It might be It might be Crystal.
I think.
Oh no, Angel.
Jennifer
Delora.
Angel. He meets her and he's like, I'm looking for a bunch of girls that have.
I love how he looks like Rick Moranis.
And immediately she just shoots her chest out at him.
What a magical time in New York.
And this is just like, it's nighttime.
I feel like I missed out.
But it's like, it's not any secretive. It's just like, it's not even like she's in the back alley. This is like on the main street.
Oh, yo, this is just there, out in the open.
Like, I got money. It's like, oh, now we're talking.
Oh, man. By the way, for some reason, this movie makes like hookers look like gremlins. Like, they just get excited. Like, you ever seen the Gremlins?
Money.
You ever seen Gremlins when they eat the fried chicken?
And they're like,
that's what they're like with money and drugs. Like, they go crazy.
So he's getting all these girls converging to come over. Like, yeah, because he needs 6 or 7 women. At
first he said like 2 or 3, and then he just kept upping it.
Upping it because
Oh, because I think the pimp made him.
Zorro.
Ooh, we'll get to that. I mean, actually, I'll just keep going. We're actually going faster than the movie for once.
Yeah, we are. Because he gets sort of a crisis of consciousness where he's like, I can't do this. He's like, I gotta bounce. I can't like kill these women. But then what's he bring? He creates. Does he create it? The super cocaine.
Okay, so what happens is he just wants Elizabeth back.
Yes, he just wants Elizabeth.
Because he has this whole interaction with Zorro and getting all the girls, pretty much just setting everything up.
Just setting everything up.
Just setting everything up.
Like he's going to use.
Yes,
for this. But
and once again, he's doing the drill thing to make him go through with it.
The crisis.
But yes, he realizes because Zorro is also a crack dealer.
Yeah, that he's like, this is how I can kill them. I'll use this super cocaine, which when ingested, because he tested it on a guinea pig, of course.
Yo, Walter White got nothing on fucking Jeffrey. All right,
because anything else, Jeffrey. Honestly, why did he fail med school? He's created bioelectrical fluid that reanimates bodies, super cocaine that makes you explode. The military would love that.
Carl, he basically is an umbrella scientist, okay?
He probably was.
He's an umbrella scientist. Wesker would love him. Super crack tyrant? Are you kidding me?
Tyrant makes regular people explode. You're hired.
Hired immediately.
He would love Jeffrey because he's like, I gotta test it. Because he wants it to be humane. He's still like they'll just die quick.
Yeah, he can't like stab someone, or kill or strangle someone. Yeah. Which, by the way, probably would have made it a better movie.
Oh gosh, if he was like what was it Hellraiser serial killer type, like whatever Hellraiser that was, Hellraiser 10 with this kid serial killer. No, he's not like that because he's like, I want to make you humane. So it's like he sells drugs, so I'll give them the super drugs that make them explode. And then even then, he gets all the girls, Angel and like 7 other girls, into the room because Zorro brings us. He's like, just give me like 30 minutes with these girls. And Zorro's waiting there.
By the way, guys,
he's the pimp. He's waiting and he's getting anxious. But no, there's more. There's like 10 girls in here.
So once we get to this scene, I'll say, let's just drop some lore. So apparently, the SAG actresses that were provided to the director, they did not want to go through all the nudity.
Yes.
And he just like, I didn't want to keep getting at. So he just literally went down to the titty bar and picked a bunch of girls that he thought worked and then got them SAG certified. So because of this movie, all these women, these strippers are SAG certified actresses.
You are actresses now. You are no longer.
Yes, they are. Because of this, all of these women became SAG certified.
You're no longer showgirls. You are now SAG.
I mean, good for them because I guarantee you they just did extra parts. You know,
if
they were smart.
He literally shows up because that's how you know this is basically Lloyd-esque. He shows up to the room in a quack doctor outfit, giant mirror on the head.
Yeah, that like eye thing,
that like lab doctor,
the Dr. Mario thing.
Yeah, the giant like mirrors thing on your head. Like lab coat and everything, and he just takes out measuring tape and rulers and starts measuring the girl's body parts.
Which, by the way, it's like the girls are upset that he's not fucking them.
Yes, they're like, okay, come on with it. It's like, oh, you've got. He's like, yeah, you can use them.
Like, I'm sorry, like any girl that's working would be like, this is awesome. I don't have to fuck this guy, and he just measures me.
Yeah, and none of them take alarm to that. Like, what's this weirdo measuring us for?
Right. Like, that's also another thing. You're right. Yeah, I was like, didn't think about that.
But they show us everything.
I mean, I do appreciate.
And he's literally marking them like it's a butcher house, like a side of beef. That's what I said when we were watching it. He's marking them like butcher. He gets a marker. I was like, okay, I'm gonna cut
so many
this
horrible
part.
jokes I want to make. I don't want to make them. I can't make them.
He's like, I'm gonna cut this part and this part of 15 inches on the leg cap here. And I'm gonna do this, and they just stand there and just take it. But then he finally gets another crisis of consciousness because I guess the drill bit only wears up like after.
Well, he didn't bring it with him, Carl. And not only that, like it'd be weird if he started drilling himself.
If he started drilling himself.
Not the measuring.
Not measuring, feeling them up, but not doing anything.
In a doctor's outfit.
Not even in a sexual, just feeling them up like in a doctor way, like he's doing like mammograms and stuff.
And like once again, she's just like getting angry that they're not.
Angry. It's like He's like, you got to pick one of us or some of us. Like, come on with it.
Which, by the
then
way,
he's like, oh,
once again, any working girl, like I've talked to people like this before. They'd be like, listen, if I don't have to do shit,
if he's just paying us to sit in the room for half an hour,
fuck that. And
yeah.
By the way, he brings money, like actual money.
He's
not fooling them,
he's
really.
Like, he's dumb because he's like, I'm not sure this would even work. Is like, finally he gets like a full crisis of conscience. Like, oh God, I'm sorry, Liz. What was I thinking?
It's like he got like post-nut clarity without the nut.
So they're like, listen, you give us some money, or it's like, money, yeah, fine. What? Who cares about money? Take the money. And then he realizes, oh wait, the drugs are in there. Why would you have the money?
No, well, he was supposed. Oh, no,
no, he throws them. That's what I remember.
Yeah,
he throws them the full bag.
He throws them in the apothecary bag.
Forgets that he put the drugs in there, dude. He should have just taken out. We wouldn't have a movie. We just took out the envelope and threw them the money.
Well, we also wouldn't have a movie. They didn't act like gremlins when they saw the fucking drugs.
Like, oh my gosh, you've got a load. He literally has huge, hefty bag.
I love how she says it's super drugs. How does she know it's super drugs?
Look, have they ever seen drugs that huge?
Look, I'm sorry. I've never seen crack rocks that big. I mean, I've never seen crack rocks in person, but in any movie, they don't look that big.
They're huge. It's like a giant bag, like double-sized Ziploc bag. And he tries to wrestle it back, but apparently he's weaker than women. Because, I mean, there are a lot of them.
Carl, they swarm like zombies, and they're like gremlins going for the crack.
There are a lot of them, so I can get he could be overpowered, but he's not even really trying.
Which, by the way, all these women must be fresh on crack, because no women on crack look like these women.
Oh, that's what he's saying. All of these women, if they were really addicted to drugs, would not look this.
No, they look good. They look trashy, but they look good.
They dress trashy.
Yes, they're all my type.
But they look. So he's holding them like, no, you're going to kill yourself. You're going to die. And they're all just snoring in the crack.
Oh my God, she's trying to shove a whole rock into the
like
pipe. A softball-sized rock.
Into the pipe.
I didn't even see that.
You didn't notice that the first time?
No.
They're all just getting ready. They're like, ooh. They're getting like all like hot and heavy too. But he's still begging, like, please stop. You're gonna die.
Oh, and this is where all the budget goes.
This is where all the budget goes. Because at first he's like, maybe it's okay. Because he only tested it on a guinea pig. He hadn't tested it on a human yet. And then like 30 seconds later, the first girl goes, boom. But like a bad animatronic of a woman.
Carl, those transitions were seamless. Seamless. The beautiful woman clutching herself, and then out of nowhere turning into
a mannequin that explodes.
It looks like paper mache.
It's literally a paper mache mannequin that they shoved a firecracker in. That's where the budget was.
All the look. So the funny thing about this scene is it's literally all these hookers exploding and like him trying to avoid getting killed.
And he's trying to like fight the shrapnel, and then like it's just paper mache mannequins. So Angel's the last one alive, and she's like, you did this. You trying to screw us? She takes out her switchblade, and then she's the last to explode. And that's when Zorro, because he hears the girl screaming and horror exploded, so he runs up to the door. What's going on in there? He finally busts the door open, and then Angel's exploded head hits him, knocks him unconscious.
Which, by the way, cartoon bonk. Like,
bonk. That's all it takes to knock him out.
By the way, this guy's a muscle-headed, like,
he's
motherfucker.
Big, like, huge.
He's a big Puerto Rican motherfucker.
Yeah, big, huge.
So the funny thing about this was, I don't know why this was the stipulation, but the studio said you have to spend all of your budget for the pirates.
I mean,
no, not for like all your budget, but this is the budget for pirates. You have to spend it all. If you don't, I'm starting to think
they had to blow up all 10 women.
Which I'm starting to think this movie was meant to be a tax write-off, and they're like, we have to reach this amount of money.
With that budget, that's what they had. Is like you have to spend. It's like whatever pyrotechnics you have to use it all because it's a tax write-off.
And they're like, and it was to the point where the guy had to hire his like friend to do all the pyrotechnics. Literally, and I quote, he literally said, okay, when he set everything up, he said, this is maybe safe.
That's what he's in the room still. I was like, and there's parts where he's right next to the explosion. He's like, he'll be fine.
Yeah, no, he literally said, this is maybe safe.
The actor, James, Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
James could have been killed.
All of these women could have been killed. There's literally a part in this where they do a comic like a leg flying into something. Tromaville, right out the gate. That's Tromaville. That's where literally a foot like goes out. That's like what it was. I guarantee you he was dodging parts.
Oh, definitely. So they all explode, and now he's just knocked out Zorro, the knocked out pimp, and just a room full of charred body parts. So he takes 2 hefty bags.
Waste not, Carl.
Waste not. Takes 2 hefty bags, starts piling their body parts into it, and then just goes out the fire to escape. Because this is all he needs.
Dude, this is the 80s in New York. You do anything, bro.
No one notices or cares.
God.
I mean,
I wish I was in my 20s in 80s New York.
To be fair, it is the slum part and then the prostitute house, like complex.
And he's literally
nobody's
across the bridge.
Yeah, across the bridge
in New Jersey or Staten Island.
So nobody's questioning that. But like a comedy movie, none of his neighbors are even mentioned or inferred. Like, what is this guy doing?
Okay, number one, Carl, this is New York. Everyone keeps in mind their own business. If I see a guy with a bag full of legs,
and it shows it because he sees like legs hanging out in the bag.
Unless
nobody takes their dog for
unless
a
there's
night
some
walk.
kind of reward.
Nobody's looking out the blinds.
No.
He'd be like, for at least a long while, would be the talk of the neighborhood. Your wife got
look. What's with that weird dude?
Yeah, what's
over
your
there?
fiance got horribly mutilated. They'd be talking.
It'd be like a Burbs situation.
Yeah, like anything goes down in my neighborhood, that's all people talk about for the next 2 weeks. and it's not even something crazy like that. It's just like, oh, that neighbor did some crazy stunt in his front yard. That's all they talk about. If they saw this,
oh yeah, no. And
let Oscar say.
All right, so now
after waiting for this.
I was waiting for this shit. So after the whole debacle that happened, he goes back with all the body parts, and he has to do his Frankenstein thing. He is Frankensteining together a body for his girlfriend, and it's just buckets of arms, legs, to the point where there is a plate of tits.
That's
a plate of tits. And I have some funny things about this scene. So apparently they had every sort of kind of body part, and they had better ones and not good ones. The not good ones were all stiff. They didn't articulate, and they had articulating ones.
Silicone,
Apparently, before they shot the scene, someone in the staff had bounced and stolen all of the articulating body parts for their whatever the fuck they were doing. And so they were stuck with all the shitty ones. So they were like, so, by the way, this is where some of the budget went. It just went out the window to this pervert that took all the body parts. And they were stuck with the shitty ones that didn't move. So they looked even faker than they were supposed to.
More rubber and more stiff.
And apparently also that plate of tits I mentioned, after production was over, he gave those out as gifts to production people.
Here you go, team. Here's our parting gift.
Yep, here's a boob.
A tit.
Here's a boob.
I feel like, what the...
Which, by the way, I didn't know that if you chopped up boobs like that, they got so firm and foam-like.
That's what he said. Imagine getting that as your parting gift for this movie. That's your claim to fame. Like,
are you kidding? That'd go up on eBay.
You put that on your shelf. You put that on your shelf. Like, yeah, I did Frank.
That'd go on the wall next to my diploma, next to my certificate from the military. That is where that's going.
So
next to my Hellraiser shirt.
That's where he keeps it. He has a giant fridge cooler of just
body parts,
of reanimated fluid and body parts.
Yes.
So he just, carefully as a scientist would, just dumps all of it in there. Like it's
there's so many parts.
Yeah. Like he's bobbing for apples. I mean, there was like 10 women he killed.
By the way, he took like 3 bags out of it. But the parts that he has here, it looks like
mostly legs and heads and breasts.
Yeah. By the way,
we don't get a lot of torsos.
No, he didn't. Those didn't make it. A lot of tits made it, not a lot of torsos.
A lot of breasts, not a lot
of ass cheeks, not a lot of ankles.
So, yeah, he's just trying to shove it all in there because not like keeping them each in an individual.
This one's taking 5 trips back and forth. Like this is a lot of parts.
Just shoves them in the cooler, and then he still has Elizabeth's severed head, but he doesn't give her a new brain or anything.
No, it's still her.
It's still her complete head intact. Which will make less sense when he actually creates her. So he does eventually sew on the parts that he wants.
It's literally the whole Frankenstein bit. At
Frankenstein.
He does on the whole Frankenstein bit.
Puts on the parts, and then how did he, like you said, how do you rig up his garage like this to have this industrial lift come out of?
So that's where the comedy part comes in, because I guess at this point he was trying to be tongue in cheek about this.
About
because
Frankenstein's
one
awesome.
thing that he did also do was when you see the garage and the house. See, that's the garage.
That's the garage.
And the house.
It's small.
It's
It's
small.
smaller than my shed.
But when you go inside, it's an
beautiful.
entire fucking
Laboratory.
lab.
Yeah.
Like even when she's walking out, the Frankenhooker, finally when she comes to the screen. By the way, it's been an hour.
Been an hour.
An hour into the
We're gonna
movie.
Pause it right now.
We are at exactly 57 minutes, and
Yeah,
Frankenhooker is on the screen.
That's 57 minutes into the movie, and there's only 26 minutes left
In the movie. See, here's the thing that I
That's
look,
what we said while we were watching it. It was like, finally.
here's the thing about certain Tromaville and Full Moon Studio movies.
They're gonna collide eventually.
Oh no, they are.
They're
They
gonna
always
be
do. But here's the thing. This is the problem with these movies that they're such low budget and they have such high aspirations.
Yeah, and we say that every movie.
That they focus all the
Finally.
money onto like maybe 5-minute scenes.
Mm-hmm.
All the gore effects, everything, and everything else before that is just nothing.
Just slow, methodical.
They rely on the
monotone
actors to carry everything, and the
you
actors
can't-
suck.
Like we said, we haven't completely gotten into Jeffrey is not a leading man. We were joking. It's a slog, just him monologuing everything and muttering to himself. And
Like I said, with a good, competent actor, these would be awesome. Like, if you guys really want to remake this movie, someone do like an A24 version of this.
oh yeah, please don't. But
I mean,
it would be.
It'd basically
made.
just be Poor Things, but
Yeah.
still.
It'd be competently. Yeah, it would be Poor Thing. It would just be her Oscar winning.
Yeah, exactly.
But so
I mean, that kid would be me.
he finally reanimates her. The lightning hits. It works. She is reanimated. But even though she has her brain, is it like the Hooker DNA? Because she just keeps quoting what Angel's saying.
At this point, they said that the actress, all of her lines were just lines
quotes.
from
Angel.
the movies.
Yeah.
I mean, from the rest of the
Or
hookers.
the rest of the hookers. Just
But yeah, but I mean, it's the classic Frankenstein thing where like, here's the thing. They could have done this once again more competently, but it's just a B movie, but like, he just go like where in Frankenstein he goes, hey, how do I know how to play the flute? Is it my hands?
Yeah.
Is it my brain? How do I know how to do this? How do I know how to do that?
Yeah.
It's like all the body parts become part of that person.
seep into her.
And the whole point of Frankenstein is like, is it the soul? Is it the body parts? Is this a person? But they completely ignore that. And they just go, hey, look, she remembers all the stuff the hooker remembers.
Stuff is like, hey, it's like this amount for 30 minutes. And he's like, no, Liz, it's me. And then she just knocks him out. She just cold clocks.
Oh, like she fucking just backhands the shit out of him.
And he's out for a good.
I'll say this: the physics of that actually kind of works. You're strong enough because she hits him right in the chin,
Yeah,
and that would knock someone out.
Now what? No, he's out. And I'm saying like she's like got reanimator strikes. I'm not questioning. I'm just like he's just knocked out. And then what does she do? Just go right back to the strip.
God damn, she's so fine.
That's what. This is her body.
Oh no, this is her natural body that they're presenting
They just
now.
put like some silicone sleeves on her and some cosmetic.
Which, by the way, I'll say this, guys: the actual makeup and practical
for her,
effects,
it's not bad.
It's pretty good.
It's her face and everything makes.
Oh well, yeah, but look, she's just a hot woman. She's not an actress, all right?
Oh, Patty, the actress, Patty.
Oh, Patty Mullen.
Patty Mullen. She goes like this, and she just like screws up her face. Like she's being electrocuted still.
Yeah, like she just twists her face a little bit.
He's like,
I would not be surprised if they just did this on. Oh God, no, okay. All right, so two things. So you know, Shelly is now out in Times Square.
She hit the subway. This little kid's like, oh wow,
damn, she's there.
Yeah. And she just goes to the subway and she's just talking to these guys like, hey. You want a good time? Hey, you want to like, and then she meets Oscar's second favorite character.
I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but he reminds me of someone in a Ralph Bakshi movie.
Yeah,
that's like super animated and excited to see tits.
Yeah,
for no reason.
This is the greatest. This is literally the greatest day of his life.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it would be for me too if I didn't die after. I mean, because she's fucking hot.
Of his saddle, but. She's literally saying like the last lines Angel has said to us. He's like, you got to go. You got to pick us up in 30. So give us the room. It's like get all the girls there, and the guy because she meets a guy in the street. He's like, and he says this out loud, like to the crowd, like I have a hooker. I'm gonna get laid.
I mean, look, Carl, in the early '90s,
like
late '80s, and who gave a fuck? And not only that, he even says, "I've been to this terrible whorehouse before."
Yeah, he's like, I've been here before. I know. It's like, come with me. So it's like the same house, and he doesn't alarm to like bolts, stitching. Her arms is 3 different colors: black, white.
Yes, it's actually very disturbing to look at.
Black, like peach, like as a Caucasian person, and then actual white, like decaying.
Oh yeah,
white.
her hair
is purple.
Purple. When she unveils herself, her nips are purple. Apparently, they tried actually doing her pubic hair too, but
God.
the actress they used for the double for that couldn't. It wouldn't die right.
I was gonna say it didn't.
It wouldn't die right, so they were like, all right, we cut that part out. We're good.
So he brings his room. She strips. And he's like, oh my god,
this guy's totally dead now.
Patty, more power to you because they show.
I mean, not for nothing, yo.
All of her.
This motherfucker got a penthouse pet of the year on top of him.
They show you all of her.
Oh
and
yeah,
she keeps
absolutely.
saying Jeffrey. He doesn't take alarm or notice.
And now you find out what happens when you copulate with said Frankenhooker.
With a Frankenhooker. He starts steaming and then electricity, and it just keeps operating. And he's like, it's burning, but he's not.
Not for nothing. Jeffrey dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
If he fucking fucked that thing.
Yeah, if he consummated
he would be
the
dead
marriage.
as fuck.
If he consummated the marriage, yeah. So then it sparks. This is the last of their pyrotechnics, I guess, they had to use on this guy, and the effects. So he literally sparks and explodes, like just the same way like the other hookers exploded. But then she picks up his head and he's like, that was wonderful. Even though he's dead, that's his last.
I mean, I would have done the same.
He died as happy as he's ever going to. So he's Jeffrey, our lead genius main protagonist, is just going down the street. Probably talking to real people, like you said. These are probably looking at.
Actually, the funny thing is, this Batman guy.
No way, he's a real person.
He's an actor.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant he was like a real.
No.
Okay.
He was like an actor because apparently there's a lot of crossover between this and Basket Case 2 because they shot him back to back.
Of course they did.
So you'll actually see there was actually a point before when he was watching TV. There was a woman like saying something on TV.
Mm-hmm.
She is literally playing the character from a Basket Case movie. Just commenting on the TV show. And that actor he says, what are you, some kind of Swede? Why am I speaking to a Swedish person in Times Square?
Yeah.
That was back then before Times Square was a big tourist spot. Because now you can hear every language there. But like back then,
blonde-haired guy. I want his Batman shirt. That Batman shirt.
I mean, that's a classic 1985 Batman shirt.
Yeah, that was sick. But yeah, he's like, have you seen this woman, purple hair, bald, walking? Like everyone's like, oh yeah, sure. So,
yo,
oh no.
Slick back hair got game. All right, let's not in front.
Let Oscar explain.
So after
she exploded and killed some guy.
Yeah, she's back out there, hooking, and she goes to the apartment, and then of course this very forward Spanish man comes out with his ponytail, and
tries to spit game. She just making out with her kills you.
I love also look. This movie loves severing heads and throwing them. Because
what do you think the costume department went to town? All of the budget went to them. All of it.
And cocaine.
98%.
I'm telling you, they had a Hollywood buffet with the crafts table at every shoot because there's no way that if it's such a high budget that this is what we got.
Because he just does, like Oscar said, he just makes out with her. Then he's like, and the electricity goes through him, and then his head just flies off.
They didn't even show that. They show the head going through the window.
And then the head just flies through the window.
And then obviously, because it's New York City, no one gives a shit.
No one even bats it out.
Nope.
2 people are dead. And yet, he keeps going. And he's like, he goes to actual other hookers. And I'm saying there's probably actual people in the background of that shot too. Because it's like, have you seen this lady? Like, what? If you're not gonna pay us, we're getting out. It's like, oh gosh.
It basically, and by the way, he's dressed in his like emergency room outfit.
Yes,
and he actually is
scrubs.
pretending to be a doctor.
Yes, he's still dressed in his scrubs, pretending. So she's still, as Oscar said, hooking, and she goes to this nightclub. But then Zorro, our main,
he's crying because he lost all his hoes.
He lost 10 women.
And like his friend says, Carl, if you lose all your hoes, you've lost everything. And he's like, I didn't lose them; they blew up.
But then he hears like angels like speech mannerisms and lines, so he like beats it on that. This guy is just in the middle.
Look, I'm sorry, I don't care if it's 80s in
you're not doing that.
So like, I don't care how seedy I am. Look, if I was born in this time period in my 20s, I'd be a crust punk doing dirty shit. Don't get me wrong. But I would not do this.
No, like even then, you're not going to go down and try to pleasure someone
as a disclaimer
in the middle of the club.
Yes, people do not go down on the street hooker in the middle of the titty bar in the middle of New York. You will get not only exploded like this man does, you might as well, because you'll get some kind of herpes that's going to turn into the next COVID virus. Yeah. It's disgusting what this guy just did, and he deserved everything he got.
And then he explodes Zorro. He's like, what the? Everything. Our main protagonist still hot on her trail. Protagonist is the loosest term. Because what even is he?
He's not a leading man.
No,
he's not even a leading character.
He goes to one of those apocalyptic Bible guys, like the 10 times are near. And
which is insane that he got directions from
that.
Him.
He's like, have you seen? Yeah, she's in that night bar. Go there. So, as he's seen, Zorro's just ready to fight at any point. As he's just seen this guy explode from her, he's like, I've got to kill this girl. So he just cocks back and punches her head clean off of her shoulders.
By the way, awesome effects.
Awesome lightning effect, gore and everything.
Once again, this is where the budget went.
Yeah, this is definitely where the budget went. And she's freaking everyone out, but electricity spewing out of her neck stump. And she's like, still spewing her lines. Look how great he's acting right here. She's like, Elizabeth.
I'm telling you guys, like, look, this guy can't act. Like, it's
not like the horror that is seen.
If I saw this shit, I'd be pissing myself. And I'd be like, fuck, I'm going to get arrested because I did.
Look, all he does is just clap her head back on. Listen, Jersey boy. Not like, oh my God.
Also, by the way, I love how no one, well, actually,
everyone's bolting.
Back then, no one would have called the cops.
It's like there's a sort of like a little fire. And
like the kitchen got lit on fire.
It's like a kitchen fire and everyone had to get, and they pulled the fire alarm. That's what they're having. This horror show that they just saw. So, yeah, he just brings her back. He just gets her in the car.
No one's like going, is she, what the fuck is she? What is happening?
Only Zorro is the only one on his case.
Once again, Carl, it's New York in the 80s. No one gives a shit.
And yet, he drives too fast, and then her head still flies back. So I was like, I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my revenge. Taxi.
God, he sucks. He's out of all the terrible acting in this movie, he is the worst one.
Zorro's the best one. Who's better, Zorro or Jeffrey?
I'm sorry, Jeffrey's better than Zorro. Zorro is so bad.
And he thinks all his lines were ADR.
No, you look at this, especially at the end, all of his lines were ADR.
Definitely ADR.
Because there's a point where he's talking about the crack he's holding. When we get there, but his mouth isn't moving. His mouth isn't moving, but words are coming out.
I got to see that.
Well, we'll see it. We'll see it.
Because Jeffrey's got to figure out what went wrong. Why is Liz like this? Why is she a monster person? Because he definitely planned all this out, Oscar. Clearly, he knew what he was doing.
He's a genius, Carl. He's a genius. He made life, Carl. He made hookering life.
Hookering life. But he never come to like, oh God, I have to end this. What have I done? No, he's just like, I got to figure this out so I can not die from this. Not like, how many people are dead at this point? 13.
Here's the thing: a competent director would have made this in such a way where, like, hey, this is the point where everything is snowballed. I'm so fucked.
No cops.
No cops.
We always say every cast, you guys. No cops.
No
Negative cops.
Nothing. No. I
Not
get.
even
Oh,
a
I get it,
whisper of
and I've
cops.
said this as a joke. It's New York in the '80s, but
Still,
someone would have said
13
something.
people are dead.
Son of Sam was a big deal. Like a guy that's going around killing hookers and turning them into mutant hooker people is a big deal. Okay.
Oh, we'll get to the mutant hooker people.
Oh, God.
Because what happens? He goes back. He's talking to her, and
He's
then
pretty much resetting her.
resetting her, or trying to.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, Zorro comes and just chops his head off. And I was like, whoa. No.
And the funny thing is, it's not like when you see someone, it's a clean cut, or like it looks like he took a bat and hit a T-ball.
Because, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's fixing her bolts, trying to reset her. Zorro just comes with the bat and clocked is completely taken off. He is dead. Jeffrey is dead.
Yep. And you know what's funny? I forgot when we first watched it last time what happened. Like, I thought he got shot in the head. It was like something tasteful. I'm like, nope, he gets batted like it's a fucking cartoon.
Just batted his head off. Because then what happens is the fridge of biological juice and all the body parts spill over. Zorro falls on it, and all of the mutant hooker parts have congealed and merged and have their own sentience.
I think when we were watching, I said it's like Sid's toys from Toy Story.
That's what you said.
And they all come out and they just drag him in. They take the drugs.
They take the drugs. They drag. They all come out, and Dre's like, oh, I don't know. I guess he's too terrified to move because he could have just got up and
he's a big motherfucker.
He's a big guy. I don't know how he was overpowered by body
mouth
parts.
Kits and
because they like make out. They're like, no, please, and then they just drag him into the cooler, grab the drugs, and seal it. And I guess he's dead.
I mean,
you don't see him.
Eat him or something or fuck him to death.
Sex him to death. Yeah, he's dead. Something.
I mean, I'm open to shit, but I don't know if I can do that.
That's the end of Zorro, and then we see Elizabeth pick up Jeffrey's head, and it looks like the same fake head that she had, like a mold, mannequin mold of his head. And then it cuts, and he opens his eyes. Jeffrey's alive again. But what has happened, Oscar? Let Oscar end the movie for you.
Oh God! So like,
what has happened to our protagonist Jeffrey in this Tales from the Crypt type of ending?
Oh, what are you talking about? This is Twilight Zone, Carl. This is
Rod
Serling, Carl.
This amazing Twilight Zone.
This is ending. Rod Serling level. So, oh Jesus Christ! All right, so like, apparently he wakes up. And then he's just like, how am I alive? Yep. And then Elizabeth explains, because now she's coherent.
Yes, now she's listening. She's
listening again. But she's hot. Hot Liz now.
He successfully reset her.
Yes. And she goes, look, you kept good notes, and I just did to you what you did to me. And unfortunately, because they do explain that the juice that he uses is estrogen-based, so he can only reanimate female parts. So
how does that work for his head?
How does that work for his head and everything else?
Said,
but
I brought you back because I love you and we'll be together
forever.
And then he looks down and he's just a naked chick, and it's just a plastered thing, and women.
It's all prosthetic.
It's probably like him on top of something, and then another woman's hands like this.
Actually, so what happened with that? So it's kind of fucked up, but he had to be in that thing for like 7 hours.
I could. Oh, gosh.
And he actually goes like they actually had to bring like coffee cups for me to pee in while they were filming this.
For what? For this 1.5 minute scene?
Yes. Because his head was trapped in the prosthetic. And the arms, those weren't his arms. Those are puppets.
Those are puppet arms. Those are female arms.
Nope, those are puppet arms.
Those are puppet arms. And then a silicone female body. And completely naked, of course. But he's like, oh no. It's like, we'll be together forever. Like, no. And then he just looks at the camera and it ends.
And it just sort of ends.
So that's his fate.
That's what happens. He is now in a lesbian relationship with his mutant Frankenhooker fiance.
He's lost his body, and now he's woman now, and that's because we're not getting Frankenhooker 2. Maybe not.
No, that's never.
That's going to be announced.
I'm pretty sure half the cast is probably dead now.
That's good. most of them are alive. That's going to be announced tomorrow, Oscar.
Listen, if that's where the film industry is going, where they have to we have to redo this shit. Listen, you could. I'm telling you, A24, pick this up and make it into something a little better. Because there's a good movie somewhere in there.
We got it. Poor things. We already got it.
That's true. I mean, here's the thing. I appreciate.
Please don't break this back.
I appreciate the practical effects.
Yeah, they did all practical.
All practical. I appreciate all the practical effects. It was gross. It was crazy. The plot is stupid.
Amazing.
It's stupid.
What's our verdict? Clearly, this is hot and fresh. Clearly.
No.
Let's wrap it up hot and fresh.
All right. So.
No, this is a raging dumpster fire.
It's not a dumpster fire.
It's not a dumpster fire.
Listen, I appreciate certain things in this.
Even
Once again,
still, it's a dumpster
Jeffrey's
fire.
acting hits certain parts.
I like the way I appreciate a dumpster fire keeping me warm. I appreciate those parts. It's like it's a dumpster fire, but at least I'm warm.
If I saw this in the winter and I had to huddle around
a dumpster fire, like it stinks, it is horrible, but at least I'm warm. That's what that kind of dumpster fire. Because it's not kill me.
No, this is not
we watched this movie in a month.
Well, that's why I have to watch it today because I've watched this a few times already.
Oh,
and Carl and Mike was like, "You have to watch it." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't remember shit."
Yeah. No, because like we said. For a long time, nothing happens. What did we say? 58 minutes? 50.
It's an hour before Frankenhooker comes into play.
In that movie, the movie's called Frankenhooker, and she is not animated until 57 minutes into the movie. And then you only get 26 minutes with her, and half of that split between him looking for her. We don't get any real inference into her like consciousness, like what am I? Who am I? No, she's just repeating Angel's lines and all the other hookers' lines. She kills 2 guys who we don't care about. We just met. No, 3 guys. She kills 3 guys we don't care about. We just met. And then Zorro gets on her trail and he immediately takes her back to the lab. It's not like there's this thing where she's rampaging through the city and she's getting shot or something. No, it just goes right back to the lab because they can't afford multiple sets.
No, they can't. They just this budget is very finite.
His house and the slum department.
But I mean, like I said, there's certain things where I understand why there's also a cult following.
I think you hit your head.
I also have a crush on the actress.
She's got Stockholm syndrome.
That could be it. I don't know. I'm not.
So you're saying
I can't refute your dumpster fire. What's right above dumpster fire?
Spoiled, like garbage water. Spoiled, rotten, spoiled garbage water. This is our ratings, guys. Just to give you guys,
I have a list.
We have the list and we keep forgetting. But it's
because there's so many tiers.
Give it to me now. Night with a Celebrity, Hot and Fresh, Fresh Leftovers, Old Leftovers, Fresh Garbage, Spoiled, Rotten, Garbage Water, Dumpster Fire.
Oh, okay.
Kill me.
Yeah, no, this is the spoiled rotten garbage.
You're going. He's like at the bottom.
I would give this a hot and fresh if I were 14 years old and I loved tits.
Yes, that's okay. See, that's a good point. If we were like just dumb kids and you're just horny and hormones, and you're like, I'm seeing naked women for the first time.
A cousin of ours would be like, hey,
I got this VHS.
I got this VHS. Put down your Spawn comic and stop listening to Korn and put this on.
Like you're just hitting your hormones. So you're seeing girls, you're attracted to girls. Like 10, 12, 14-year-old us would be like, this movie's great. We got to see boobs and stuff.
Yes, and it's just stupid and gory.
Yeah.
But as an actual film, you're probably right. I'm saying spoiled rotten just because. Okay,
I'm still saying dumb.
I know you are because this is unpleasant for you.
This is unpleasant for you. Just like you're taking those small pieces.
I know. All right,
because we've had Kill Me's and stuff. Even with his monologue and stuff, I'm not like it's not Kill Me. Because it's like there's no plot for me to be
I also like
it doesn't make you mad.
Movies. Yeah. I like his monologue.
It doesn't make us mad. There's some movies where the plot could be good and it makes you mad because they just fumble at every turn.
The only thing that makes me mad about this movie is
multiple movies.
The budget.
Yeah.
Where did the money come?
There we go, Oscar. Let's play our favorite game in the cast you guys love so much. Guess that budget.
Okay. I know it's high, and I've been avoiding it. I'm gonna say
he's concentrating, you guys. He is zoned in. He did see it, but this was a week ago.
900,000. There's no way.
Come on, Oscar. You saw this a week ago. Try to remember. You're close. You're close. I give him like.
I'm gonna say a million.
That's your
1
final
million.
offer?
1 million. Because here's the thing.
Answer?
Yes, that's my final answer. Because here's the thing. Back then, $1 million is an egregious amount of money.
It is.
We say that. Egregious. But the way that
especially for these Z tier movies that we see.
But the way that all of these notes that I looked up, they were saying the budget, and I'm like, so it's got to be high. And $1 million now is nothing. No. But back then,
$1 million wouldn't even get you the cast.
No, and back then for like a smaller movie is a big deal.
Like exploitation movie, $1 million would be like someone put
because
money on.
I would have said sci-fi movies like back
then
probably $1 million. But that's pretty much what I'm equating it to. So I'm going to say $1 million.
Broadcast
900,000 to $1 million.
Final answer.
Yes.
Oh, Oscar.
What?
You got to double that. $2.5 million.
That's a lie.
$2.5 million.
No.
2.5.
Not looking at. No.
Where did that money go?
No.
Even with the prosthetics, I don't see $2.5 million. There's only 3 sets. Not even. No, 3 sets.
Here's the thing. It's
his
gotta
house, be his shed, the hooker room. That's it.
There's gotta be.
That's it.
It's got to be embezzlement and money mismanagement.
Maybe they have to pay all those people to not get sued. Like, we're gonna film you.
Maybe it costs money to fast track hookers to be SAG.
That's
actresses.
what I'm saying. That too. I was gonna say to make them all SAG actresses, which is insane to me. I knew that he had it SAG like made the movie, but I didn't know he made actresses.
I'm telling you. I'll look at my notes right now.
I didn't know that.
The scene where Jeffrey goes looking for ladies and nights to provide body parts is filmed now with no Tribeca. They were real hookers who are in SAG now.
He made them SAG actors just so he could make this a
He
SAG
went
movie.
to Billy's Topless Bar looking for girls, and shortly later, several strippers signed on, each of them hired for specific degrees of nudity. SAG ended up making each of them members. Because this is a SAG movie and they could not have non-SAG members in it.
This prestigious SAG association.
By the way, this is why the Academy Awards are a joke, guys.
Yeah, this prestigious guild is just like, we'll just, take a bunch of showgirls and make them actresses. Oh my gosh. So yeah, $2.5 million. As you've seen twice now, well, 2.5 times going through it again for the cast.
All right, I'm going to dumpster fire.
Now, it's not just, with that money, I'm like, what?
It's a dumpster fire.
But then, what's the box office? Well, box office.
Okay, I didn't even know it went to theaters. I
went to like a couple of theaters.
I thought it was a VHS.
It was a premiere in the city, and then probably a few theaters after that. But it did go like basically straight to VHS. So, but what do you think? How much
box office? There's no way. I'm going to be generous and say 800,000.
That's over generous. It's only 200,000. No, that's why we're not getting Frankenhooker 2 yet.
But I know this did gangbusters in VHS.
Apparently,
it's a cult classic.
He showed me it is a cult classic. Like video connoisseurs, like what we have, like Oscar does. Like he's a collector, and other collectors have the original box.
Like, don't get me wrong. If I came across that in my searches, I would buy that because it's worth money.
It's worth money. There are people collecting it because the original VHS has a special feature where you can press a button.
No way.
Yeah, because you have it in the in our cast. You press the button. What does it say when you press the button?
Oh, the thing I posted. Yeah. Where she said, "Did you got any money?
Yeah.
You got any money?"
That's what it says on the original. If you get that one, because there's other ones, but if you get the original one that has that special feature, you're making a good couple.
At least $200. No, I mean at least look. Like I know VHSs and stuff.
If it's pristine, that's what I'm saying. If it's pristine,
like $1,000. Yes, but if you just got the one where you can play with it and shit, $200 probably max.
But still, you're making money from it.
I mean, but here's the thing, man, like
And
it's
then
a cult classic, and I know why it
In
is.
2010, they made a special Blu-ray, and what was the extra minute they added, Oscar, that they just had to show?
There's more hookers exploding. Because here's the thing.
Because they needed that.
Because here's the thing. They had to cut that out in order for it to get an
R
rating,
rating, not the unrated.
Not the, which I'm like, how bad was the rest of that? Because by the way, we watched this on Tubi. Tubi sponsor us. We watched it on Tubi, and they don't have that version clearly because they can't afford it. But Tubi sponsor us.
Because they can't afford it.
Splurge on us, Tubi. But like I said, like it apparently it's a minute more of just gratuitous exploding. More. Which I mean, I don't know how much more.
Maybe they made it more violent and bloody. Maybe they put blood packs in those ones. I don't know. Because I don't think it would give it any more.
I mean, they did have to. Apparently, they were forced to spend the budget for that.
He had to get all of that out because, like I said, this is definitely
a tax write-off. It's some kind of tax write-off because I'm like
$2.5 million.
I've never, in all the movies we've done and I've researched, I've never heard that you have to spend this money.
Spend the money. Like sometimes it's like I can get it because they have actual like big name actors and actresses, and they go to a lot of locations and stuff like that. That's where a lot of budget will go, just to securing a location, special effects and stuff like that. But they don't go anywhere. They literally, you said, just
this had to have taken place in one city block,
and someone's like actual house,
like in Staten Island,
or something, and that's it. And then because that's definitely a different set for his lab.
So absolutely.
So that's it.
Like three locations. Which I'm like, this has to. Where the fuck did $2.5 million go?
That's all hush money.
For me, look, if you guys,
he went down.
Because that pisses me off. So 2.3, no, that's a dumpster fire, right? It's not a kill me now. There's certain things I appreciate about it, but that I do not respect that. I don't know what the fuck happened with that. But I mean, if you guys are interested,
we went through the movie. No, if you're interested, this is why we said the whole movie. Save your time. Your time is worth something.
If you want to see clips, go on YouTube.
Just see the clips. Because before those 57 minutes, even with the hookers exploding and everything, nothing really, like, there's no up action. Jeffrey's just bopping around, monologuing, being weird.
Out of an hour and a half of this, probably 15 minutes is really the money shots of this movie.
The hookers exploding, her bopping around as Frankenhooker and killing three guys. And that's so at the end. That's like the last 15 minutes of the movie. Probably 20 minutes, because in another 5 minutes for them to explode.
Because I'll say this about
20 minutes max out of your hour and a half movie is what you came to see.
I'll say this about normal trauma films. They, at least every 15 minutes, something crazy has to happen.
15 minutes is like every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes.
Like I think I said
even
it in
it's boring.
I think I said it in the cast. Obviously, go back and watch it if you haven't. Every 5 minutes, some new monument to cringe and insanity and crazy is just happening.
Yes.
And like we said, as we did the debate, and we keep going back and forth, there's a level between cringe and boredom, but this hits the boredom too high.
Yeah.
And not enough cringe for it to be memorable.
You're right.
No, it's like we said with all of our full moon stuff, we're like, okay, finally, someone's being killed. Something's
happening. I mean, Puppet Master is notorious for that shit.
Yeah. We're like an hour in, 50 minutes in, you're like, someone gonna die, something gonna happen. Oh, finally. Okay, good. Finally.
Yeah, so that's it. Fire. But if you do want to see it, it's on Tubi.
Yeah. If you do, please don't.
Now it's time.
Oh gosh.
It's time for the next one. So this one is the one we got to spin first. Who's up next? Is it you?
I think it's me.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we get.
Come on, Wheel.
No whammies.
I've been good to you. We're cool. We're cool, Wheel. We're cool. What the?
Oh no, they hate you.
No,
it's Rob Schneider's The Animal.
I remember that movie. Oh
wow! Literally, Carl, you picked the one that I didn't think you would ever hit.
You said every.
You know what's right? You got Saltburn there. We could have gone to the movies. We could have seen The Northman. But now we're watching Rob Schneider's The Animal. That is also on Tubi. So yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Got to sit through that one too. If we suffer, you suffer.
Oh my god, I can't believe I have to. I haven't seen that movie.
I haven't seen it so long.
I haven't seen it since I rented it from Blockbuster as a kid.
That's 2 decades.
Oh my god, dude! All right,
all right, guys.
later.
I'm sorry.
Thank you guys.
Peace.
Fuck.
Why?
I can't.